Hi everyone, and welcome to a very pumping Let's Play Spelunky. Now as you saw, we got the Kapala, and now I'm going to show you how you gain stacks of life using the Kapala. So what the Kapala does, you'll notice the hollowed out skull on our item menu has a little puddle of blood in it. As we kill enemies, depending on the enemy type of course, you'll notice that it gains, well, you'll see, trust me, you will see. But for now, we're playing again as the lady, and you can see we killed a spider in the pot. That got us a little bit more blood. Now the blood in the skull has increased somewhat. And let's try finishing off this Yeti to get some more blood. And now it's definitely welling up, and that's great. Now I believe it is to get an extra point of life that you'll see me get shortly. I believe, so yeah, we just finished the level and go on to kill some more dudes. You need to get at least 16 of those drops of blood. Now here's the thing, you can only get blood from enemies that are, you know, still have some hit points or have just been killed. Now you can't get any from the UFOs, so don't bother trying. You can get some from Damsels, or in our case, oh, I just lost one stupidly. Oh well, I'll get it back. You can get some from Damsels, and in my case, since I'm playing as the lady, Spelunkers. And you can see, you know, killing two dudes has been very effective. Now the interesting thing, normally when you got spike shoes, it takes 2 jumps to kill a Yeti, but for some reason that one takes 3, so whatever. And you can see I've got the jetpack and climbing gloves, so doing actually quite alright in this playthrough. And just trying to micromanage our killing of the Yeti. So yeah, that one took 2, but the one above takes more than 2. He takes 3. And then we're going to see one in, I believe, yeah, one in the near future that takes more than 3 hits, which is very shocking. And you can see I'm up to 8 hit points, which is pretty bloody good. And once again, using music from Baccano to set the scene. I think it makes sense going around, you know, getting a whole bunch of blood. Should use this particular kind of music. Because it's basically, when you watch Rail Tracer, you'll associate this music with tons and tons of blood letting occurring. And there I lose another hit point to stupidity, and then we just move on so I can show off, since it's more of the same really, it's just jumping on Yetis, getting their blood. So he takes 1 hit, and then I kill the one in the bottom, jolly good, and then I hit him again, so that's 2 hits. And then I'm like, okay, let's finish you off. And then he's still up after 3 hits. Wow, this guy is tenacious. 4 hits. Took him 4 hits to die. That is ridiculous when you got spike shoes. Oh, and I finally paid off the Tunnel Man in a couple more off-screen stuff. So I paid him off, so I finally have access to... and again, you can see that trap doesn't always work. And a stupid death. Really stupid. I think I tried to fly up into the right, but because I hit the roof, I couldn't do squat. Anyway, back to the Spelunker and 92 plays and 92 deaths. Let's move on. So, and again, using more chillaxing music, the speakeasy music, it's very, very appropriate, I think. This is the casual strolling music, is another way I like to think of it. To get some more rope to make up for the fact I just used a bomb, and, well, I was hoping for bombs, you know, to make up for the bomb I used, but rope isn't bad because it makes up for the rope I used just there. Now, I don't know if I introduced myself, so I'll do that quickly. I'm Monotone Morgan, and this is part 12 of Let's Play Spelunky, and it's the penultimate episode since I have finally and I believe I mentioned this previous in part 11, but I've finally won the game, and it feels so good, and I can't wait to show that off. Now, funnily enough, I didn't win it the way I wanted, which is from the very start, which I've been doing in, as you can see, almost every near finish. I tried to do it right from the start, and whilst that can get a bit boring for you guys, and god damn that Maddock died after, well, didn't die, but broke after one hit, absolutely useless, and I only have one more bomb. It's kind of sad. And you can see I'm trying to use damsels as projectiles once again, because for some reason I have a bit of thing for doing that. But they're so good at it, is the thing. Boom, there you go. So, yeah. We finally get to see the end of the game and the credits roll. Now, I'm actually very grateful for this shop here, because, yeah, that completely solves my bomb problem, which is great. And then I'm like, I don't want to deal with that arrow trap, so I do that, and it's very effective. And once again, luring bats over, and this time using an arrow for some, well, fun range kills, I guess. And showing off my rock kicking skills. Yeah. It's good stuff, it's good stuff. I really love this music. And you get to enjoy even more of it. And once again, if you haven't looked at it from the previous video, go get Baccano. You know, go buy DVDs. Go get more. It's excellent. Just absolutely excellent. Cannot stress that enough. And now, similar, building on the previous theme we just listened to, this is a much more energetic, vibrant take on that theme, which is excellent. I mean, seriously, the whoever was in charge of music really had their act together. It's excellent. I believe it's Yoshimori something, and just gotta say once again, props to you, sir. You did an excellent job with the music in this show. So much that I'm using it here. Now, did you know, if you blow up one of those boulders, there's a chance you'll get some gems, but it'll guaranteed drop a rock, which kind of makes sense, because, you know, a boulder is, what, a big rock. And then you can say I'm dealing with some bat pathfinding issues, which is alright, and there I use the arrow to kill him. And then I'm worried, and then I just, whoop, nope, we're out. It's really, really good. So, yeah. It is entirely possible, I'm not certain, but I think it is entirely possible to break triple digits with health gaining if you get the Kapalas quick enough, and then you just go around bloodletting everything. It is, I believe, entirely possible to get triple digits. Of course, that won't save you from the instant death traps and instant death enemy attacks. And I needn't have worried about that arrow trap, because as you saw, it just got stuck on the cobweb. But it never hurts to be cautious, in my opinion. And here you can see I'm just abusing the fact I've got lots of bombs, because I heard, because you can hear the damsels, and so I decided to take care of that first, because I see the key down below. And that was actually kind of risky. I could have taken full damage if I was dumb about it, but no such worry. And so we get a damsel, we're up to 6 health. And I'm like, let's be smart, let's let her escape, and then use a rock to try and take out. Yeah, that was a perfect throw. Seriously, perfect. And so we get through Area 1 with minimal trouble, 30 grand. Not great, but not bad on the other hand, considering I had run out of bombs prior. And so now you can see I'm trying to collect some money, because, you know, I'm bored. Such wonderful music. And then one of my other favourite things, my god, I really love the music in this, I cannot stress that enough. Seriously. Just go see it. It's so good. Just seriously. You're sure sorting yourself out. You may also be familiar with another of the author's works, Durarara. For some reason that got way more mainstream, which is sad because I believe, having watched both, and yes, you can argue I'm a bit biased, but I definitely believe Baccano is of a superior quality to Durarara. So I'm just sad that a lot of people who like Durarara still haven't taken the time to go look at this work, because it's just, I wouldn't say superior in every way, because, you know, they're different settings, but I think it is the stronger of the two pieces. Anyway, so here you can see I'm just collecting money, because I know it's inevitable that I'll be going to the black market, because I'm pretty confident that I'll be going to the black market, so I'm like, let's collect as much do-re-mi as I can, and yeah, now we move on, and I think this is where we find the black market, and I play it safe, trying to deal with that frog, and it pays off. Now the problem with the spring shoes, it makes it more difficult to do that trick, but it's still possible, it's just a bit harder is all. And here I'm going for the double kill. I do not get it, because once again I forget. I got it. I forget that bombs don't blow up down, well, their blast radius downwards doesn't usually kill things, unfortunately. So it's one square down and it won't usually kill anything unless it immediately jumps or flies up into the said radius. And there I get lucky and the spring shoes allow me to kill another bat, because bats are by far the most annoying. And that was pretty risky, but I managed to do it. And then I get jumped by a bloody skeleton. Worst skeleton ever. And that is another level done. In Area 2, getting through the jungle. And yes, the Dead Are Restless level. So last time I believe I showed that there was the Crystal Skulls special. I don't think I show off anything else special, because I think this isn't the one where I show off, but basically you see the gravestones can have a skull or rip, rest in peace, but a very special one will have a gravestone engraved with ash. And if you blow that up, you'll get a guaranteed shotgun, which is a reference to Evil Dead, obviously. And here you can see I'm farming for more money. Why? Because I want to get, as well as the Yunk, if they have... Oh, that was stupid. Lost another hit point there. If they have it, I want to get the jetpack. Jetpack or the cape, both are good. Anyway, I'm completely out of bombs, so now, you know... Whoa, that... Oh, still managed to take damage. That was... Oh, yeah, I'm really dumb. Thank God the exploding toad or frog didn't set off the... You vandalized my shop. And once again, the opening theme, since we're in a positive area, the black market, can't think of a place more appropriate for that. For the whole prohibition mafia setting than the black market, I gotta say. So here I'm like, I should buy some more bombs, but they're too expensive, so I just get a box of 3. And do I remember that there are those gems? And I'm like, do I rob them? And then I'm like, no, let's not rob them. And now that I'm down at this point, I just say, yeah, I'm good. It's too bad. I think there was enough gems there on the right side that I could have blown them up and gotten something interesting. Anyway, we're back to Area 3, and now I'm doing it with a cape, which is slightly different to how you do it with a jetpack, because with the cape you can only fly. You can use ropes to go upwards, but you have to be on stable ground to use them. However, this is how you can use it. And here I'm actually a bit stuck, and I'm like, well, that's cool, but unfortunately the UFO hovers slightly out of arrow range, so I can't really do anything. what I could do is, what I ended up doing is bombing it, but I could have used the bow and arrow to shoot the Yeti on top of that ledge and knock him off. Now you see that thing frozen in there? If you blow that up, one of the regular cavemen will come out and he'll be stunned but alive. So another joke obviously about prehistoric man being frozen in, well, caves and ice and whatnot. And here you can see I'm like, let's go get some money. I don't really think it was worth the use of roads, but you know what? I'm always one for exploring if you have the time for it, because you know that ghost will just stop you. And I grab a rock just as a safety because it's good for doing that. Now, if you destroy their ship without them having to fall and crash and blow up, the knife again. Not a big fan of the knife. I'm sorry. I mean, it's all right, but yeah, when you compare it to the whip's a pretty darn great melee weapon anyway. It's just kind of it's just kind of, unfortunate, but that's how it is. And then you can see I'm trying to use the springboard to jump up, and in the end I don't actually use it, I use my spring shoes. And I'm avoiding that fire. I'm like, oh shit, is there no floor? But there is, and I get out safely, no worries. Now we've got a little bit of a tricky scenario. So see, if you knock them down with like a pot, they'll blow up and die instantly, but if you hit them with a rock, they'll be able to escape and parachute down, and then you get to fight them. They're not very difficult though, outside of their UFOs. And yeah, there I try to drop it on him, not a good move by me. Once again, can't sing the praises of the music of this show enough. Now here I try to get out the Damsel, and I do so successfully, so I'm pretty cool. Now the problem is, if you just choose to die, and this is where the jetpack is superior, but if you just choose to die to get into the Unk mower, the Unk head, you'll lose the Damsel. She'll just drop out of your hands. So this is where it's actually better to take the time, go to the end exit, and then just get your way back up. And of course the jetpack is far superior for that, because to get back up, all you need to do is jetpack up. And now we're back. Yep, now that we've got the head jet. By the way, the head jet in the darkness levels, it glows, so instead of having complete pitch blackness aside from the flares, you have a good ring of vision. And now we're back into the game proper, in the last cave level. So there's a shrine to Kali, and there is a damsel. I'm like, I've got extra hit points, maybe I should sacrifice this damsel to Kali. I know, evil thoughts, but it gives great rewards in the form of a compass. Excellent reward. Now, I don't believe I showed this, but if you destroy, or mention this, but if you blow up Kali's altar, basically what happens is she gets mad at you and says, you dare destroy my altar. And then she spawns a bunch of spiders that come out of the head, much like how the rock comes out of that golden idol statue. Oh, I actually don't bother sacrificing dudes, I just move on. Okay, there you go. And here you can see I'm giving some more gold to this dude, though right at the start actually of giving him gold. And now we move on to Area 4. I've got a nice little projectile weapon. I got my cape, and I'm smart enough not to deal with that crush trap, except I'm dumb enough. I completely missed that arrow trap because it blends in. That's the real dick about these arrow traps now. They blend in so well with the normal wall architecture. And you can see that dude's dead. I'm like, I'm not taking any chances. Let's just get out of here. Or am I? No, I do. I say, not taking any chances, and that's the first time I got none, 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 and 0. And now we get the special level I Hear Prayers to Kali, which I believe I've covered before. But basically, if you grab the damsel, it sets off the trap. If you don't, then you're good. No, if you grab the golden idol, it sets off the trap. If you don't, if you just grab the girl, you're all good. Now, this level should have spawned a mummy, however, I believe I don't manage to find it, and I actually freak out a little bit because I can't find it. Oh, and there you go. Oh, there he is. No, I freak out because I can't get to him. I'm like, there's Carly, maybe I can do something with Carly, but got no bombs. And fortunately that arrow trap gets triggered by something, I don't know what. But I want... So, by the way, you can get the scepter just from killing the Great Mummy. You don't have to get any of those early items, like the head jet or the Ankh or whatever. You just need to kill it. And again, it's one of the best weapons in the game. Now here I'm like, maybe I can find a supply box that'll let me, if I'm quick, I can get bombs, and that'll allow me to, you know, succeed and unlock the gold city. However, I believe it's not meant to be, and so here I am, you know, piss farting my way around and trying to not die, as you do. So I'm like, maybe there'll be one in the pit. Maybe. And yeah, for once I don't actually die to the totems. I'm smart and just take it nice and easy. I'm like, okay. Hey, there's the supply box. What are you going to give me? Rope. Of course it's going to give you rope. And now I've got to get out of here using the rope. And I can't hold on to this idol, so I just get rid of it. Now, I need to run out, jump down, and no, do none of those things, because I don't grab onto the ledge, and I die. Anyway, thanks, this has been Let's Play Spelunky, I'm Monotone Morgan, and see you next time. And just showing off the lady changing room. Anyway, see you next time.